Hello artists, so I'm going to be showing you today how you can make a classic snowflake. But I do have a couple special tips that maybe you already know and maybe you don't. So the first thing I think is crucial for a snowflake is you must start with a square piece of paper. You can use any type of paper that you have. I had some blank computer paper, but maybe you have an old worksheet or you have an old magazine that you could take paper from. It does not matter. But what you're going to do is you're going to take your paper and I'm going to fold my one corner and I'm going to fold it down so it meets the other line. My goal is to make this line flush. So this is not going to work. I need to make that paper go all the way to this side. And mine's not going to be perfect. Yours isn't going to be perfect. That is no problem. We are just practicing, having fun. So it's flush-ish. It's a little bit over on the side. But that was my goal, to create almost like a giant triangle. And I'm going to cut this other strip off. This is going to leave me with one square paper. This is a way to make square papers if you ever needed to make just a square paper at home or wherever you are in art class. So one thing is you want to keep, the other tip I have is to, besides keeping a square paper, is that you want to keep your paper as a triangle. So I'm going to fold it it's already been folded once. This is the second time folding it. It's two folds. And then I'm going to fold it 3 times, one more time. Again, keeping it as a triangle. So think what the best way to do that is. It might take some trial and error. Okay, so that is my second tip. Make a square paper, fold it into triangles. And my third tip and my final tip is when you cut along your edges, well, I think I'm going to have a couple more tips actually. Make sure you don't cut the whole folded edge off. Then you have a bunch of pieces and not one triangle or one snowflake. Most of the time I see people making this beautiful geometric shape that we all know called a triangle. Triangles are geometric shapes because the edges are really sharp. But don't forget that you can add other shapes that you don't know the name of. And you can go really far into the middle. Just don't cross the lines. So I'm going to make a different type of shape, almost like a candy cane or something, because I'm getting creative. I'm making other types of shapes. I'm not going to open it yet. I like to cut off the little bit of the edges. Again, instead of making a regular shape, I'll do something unique. I'll go to this corner too and do something. Maybe I'll cut a diamond into there. And then I have a little bit of space over here and up top. I want to make sure I cut something from the top too, so otherwise it's just a flat edge. You could do something simple like a half circle. Again, be careful not to cross the lines. And then here, maybe I'll make, I don't know, maybe I will make a triangle shape, which will end up making some diamonds. Okay, so there I go. I could still work on it, but you're probably like, get on with it, Miss Langdon. And now I will do what you're all super excited for when you open them up. Because I cut such big pieces out, you have to be extra careful when you open them. And figuring out where they open from too. Gosh, here it is. Okay, I'm having difficulties. Oh, there we go. And again, because I use some unique shapes, not just triangles, I got some different shapes that I cut out. So you can play and add more and more intricate, more and more detailed shapes. And you can even color on them. With your strip, I'm even going to make a mini right now. Now the mini is hard to cut. Be careful when you're folding. I'm trying to make a perfect square, so I started by doing that fold. Again, you can watch this video as many times as you need. I take my triangle, it's already folded once. I'm going to fold it twice. The fold matters, so be careful with it. And 3 times. And now I will go and make a teeny little baby cuts. This one's harder to get some more organic shapes. It's easier to cut the triangle pieces, but I will try to do me best. Oh, tiny baby cuts. All right, guys, maybe one more cut. The more tiny cuts you have, the more interesting your snowflake will be. But if you make a mistake, that's all right. You're just learning. You could try again. All right, let's see this baby one. The baby one again is hard because I had to really move my fingers carefully. But you could make little baby ones like this. And the benefit to baby ones is you can glue them onto other artwork and make bigger artworks around it, like make this a frame or something. So I'm gonna go play with all of my snowflakes, and I can't wait to see what you make today. Happy arting!